So my first guest is a gentleman by the name of Eric who would like to berate Richard Hogan for winning Misa's base case.
Yes.
All right, what's going on? This is Peter. I am at the scene of the soon-to-be crime. Not too many people outside. It is still a bit wet. There's probably about, what do you think, about 100 here, out here? They,
Well, up there too is probably.
but yeah, it is Shibuya, and there is a Thai festival going on over on that side. There are a lot of cafes. So I'm sure people are also just relaxing in there. It's a seated venue today, Shibuya Line Cube. So there's no rush to like, oh my gosh, I need to get to the front or get to you know whatever. So it's a bit more relaxed. People are just waiting. But what's going on? What's going on? It's been a while. Has it been a while since I did a live stream? No, I did one like last month at the Billboard Acoustic.
Yes, you did.
Yes, I did.
But it was a
Okay,
short one.
it was a short one. That's okay. All right, so I am here today. There are a few Bandmate fans, some I've known for quite a few years over the course of like Bandmate Fans Cafe. I've known you for a few years, just online.
Yeah,
How long has it been? Well, let me actually introduce Ron. Is that okay?
yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, and here's a little mic you can talk to. You don't have to go too close.
Okay.
He's a bit taller than me.
Yeah.
So Ron, where are you from?
I'm from Vancouver, Canada.
Vancouver, Canada. Kind of makes sense,
May as
Canada.
well call it that. May as well call it that. Yeah, for sure.
So, how long have you been a Bandmate fan?
My first show was 2018 launch from Los Angeles, so probably a year before that, anyways.
Oh, Lodge Room. That was a classic.
That was a great show.
That was a classic.
First time I saw Imagine Time, I was like, "What is that?"
Yeah,
It
yeah,
was
yeah,
awesome. It was awesome.
Because I had found Bandmate that year as well,
Yeah.
like right around this time. So yeah, I was like seeing what was happening over there. I was like, oh, that's cool. You guys have a meet and greet. Did you do the meet and greet?
At the Echoplex next year.
Oh, the following year.
Yeah, the following year.
How was that being that close to the girls?
It was awesome. It was early on. I didn't speak much Japanese at all. Still don't. And they just went down the side and said hi to them and all that kind of stuff. Except Miku. Got into a little conversation with Miku. It's just Miku, and it's just a blast.
Yeah.
Yeah.
After all these years, I've had like conversations of like yelling back and forth
Yeah.
while they were on stage,
Yeah.
but I've never done a meet and greet, so I still actually haven't had that experience.
It's cool. It's cool. Yeah. I mean, they're great. They're great to talk to. They were fairly quiet, but they were still new, and all kinds of people were coming by them. So
Yeah,
it was-
yeah.
That Echoplex was a great show too. I think it was in Above Road too,
Mm.
right in front of Konami, and it's a cool place.
So how many shows have you been to total?
This will be my 10th night.
Only 10?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't usually do the follow tour around. I just do them, once a year, once or twice a year when there's
Got
sequence,
it.
right?
So you're a Bandmate fan, but you're not like as like, oh my god, I gotta be at every single show like Richard Hogan.
No.
Okay.
Because you know what? There's a lot of bands out there.
There are a lot of bands out there. Just so like the rest of the people out there know, you love Bandmate. Who else are you into these days?
Well, I mean, the big ones are Baby Metal, Love Bites, Nemophila, Guitar Spin, Unlucky Morpheus. Who else have I seen? I've seen all those bands, most of them over here.
Got it. You know, even to this day, Japanese bands are pretty surprised that overseas fans are still so invested in them.
Yeah.
They're like, what? Really?
Yeah,
That's
I
cool.
got interviewed by, I'm not sure if it was an HK or whatever. They said National Japanese TV when I was at the concert at the Palladium. Why am I blanking on the name? The four young women in suits kind of thing, right?
Four women in a suit? Wait, what?
The four young women in a sailor suit. They just did this song with Morgan Max from the Hormone.
Oh, Gakari. Not Gakari. Gakko. Atarashi Gakko.
Yeah. I know I saw them twice actually. I saw them in Vancouver, then I saw them down in LA, and that was a blast.
Okay.
I'm gonna start talking about that. Anyways, there's so many bands.
Yeah. So, I saw you last year. Actually, you're wearing the shirt.
Yeah, from the Warning Show.
Yeah, the Warning Show.
Yeah.
How do you choose which shows you want to go to for Bandmate?
I go to sort of like when I figure are the major shows.
Okay.
They come. I'm near LA, so if they come to the US, I go to the LA show.
Yeah.
And then Day of Made Today, the Warning Show last year. I was at the Tokyo Garden show.
Yeah.
Obviously, Yokohama Arena Show.
Okay, so you hit up all the big
major
ones.
The major ones.
Got it. How was the Warning show for you?
It was great. I hadn't seen Warning before. I had a ticket to see the Warning a couple years before that in Vancouver in a little tiny place, maybe 200 people, and it got canceled by COVID. So really
Good old
happy
COVID.
to see them. Really happy to see them.
Yeah.
And it was great. And it was just, it was a great feeling in the room when they put all the gear on at the end and did the song together, right?
Yeah.
That was just a cool.
Oh, that was amazing when they all came out on stage.
Yeah.
You see all the equipment being dragged out. I was like, no way, no way.
We're all hoping for some sort of collaboration. We didn't know it was going to actually be live.
Yeah,
so that.
So
I really enjoyed that. So
yeah,
that was a great show. Yokohama Arena obviously was a fantastic show.
Yeah.
The spin-off show, and then I saw the Summer Melody show last year. That was a great weekend. I saw Bandmate Friday night and Love Bites Sunday. You get those kind of weekends over here where I'm here for like 10 days and seeing 5 shows.
Yeah.
So.
Any particular song you're looking forward to listening to tonight?
I'm really hard on I remember the names. I remember the names more of the older songs. There's a lot of new songs I don't remember.
Right.
I mean, my favorite song has always been the standard, Puzzle, Play, Moratorium. I always look here in that.
Okay.
And some of the Daydreaming, those
yeah,
the classics, right?
Yeah.
And I know there's a whole pile of new songs. I haven't clicked on the names yet. So I'm sure we'll hear lots of them too, and maybe even some new stuff.
Yeah.
So looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, it was good talking to you, Ron. I will see you here after this is over, but always a pleasure.
Yeah, great to see you again.
Yeah.
Thanks for
so this is Ron Heaps.
Vancouver.
Anything you want to say to the fans out there?
No, just if you ever get a chance to see Bandmate or any of these other bands out here, don't pass it up. You got to see them. Their live show was just awesome.
How many times in Japan is this?
This is 7 times in the last 2 years.
And that's average, maybe. Like thinking of all the people. Oh, there's other people here. Hello. Oh, hey, what's going on, guys? Sorry. Did you want to go through or? Oh, well, I was gonna bring in other people. Would you like to, Eric?
Sure.
Put down that beer that beer can.
It's Thai beer. It's coffee flavored Thai beer.
Coffee flavored Thai beer.
Only 800 yen.
All right. You can grab me one later.
Well, it's way in the back of the festival.
Okay. All right. So here's another gentleman here. This is Eric.
Oh.
And we don't want to expose like his flame because we don't know if there's like people after you, right?
I don't think so at the moment.
Yeah.
But it always pays to be careful.
You can't trust these guys, these retirees. We don't know what they're doing, where they've been, who they've been with. Can't trust you.
No, not at all.
Okay.
Well, I'm jealous of Ron because you did go to the Echoplex show. I was planning on it. But I had some friends who said, come with us to Europe. We're going to eat too much and drink too much. And I figured, they'll be back next year.
Made the wrong choice.
And I made the wrong. It was a great trip. I had a lot of fun.
I'll just leave this here for them to have a conversation.
But in retrospect, it was the biggest mistake of my life in regards to Bandmate.
The Echoplex was great because that was the meet and greet show, right?
Yes, I wanted to do that. Yeah. That's the last chance.
But you have had a chance to meet other bands and interact with them.
I was with Asterism last night.
He was with Asterism. Do you guys know Asterism? Halka, Mio, amazing 3-piece, fantabulous.
Mio loves 80s hair metal.
80s hair metal.
Yes, I don't fit the bill. But
because you're not 80 yet and you're not
I have no hair. No, he was DJing at an event, the Metal Kai.
Oh, okay.
After show.
This is at Shibuya Cyclone.
It was at the Cyclone, yes.
Got it.
And Halka and Miyu came to support him.
Yeah. Of course they would.
And they were just wandering around.
Yeah.
You could just walk up to them and chat.
Yeah.
It was great.
Yeah. So let's go back to bandmates for here at a Bandmate show.
Yes.
How many years have you been a Bandmate fan?
Since 18.
Since 18.
Since
Since you were
18.
18. Bandmate goes way back. You didn't know that, did you? You didn't know that.
How much younger than I look?
Okay, 2018. Same here. 2018, 2017.
2016.
2016, right here. Okay.
But I was going to go to that 19 show, but I didn't. I went to Europe instead, and then I had to wait till 22.
Mm. So what grabbed you about Bandmate initially?
Bandmate
Or
initially.
maybe what song was it? Like, what do you remember about like that first?
Play. Play was the song that grabbed me first.
Yeah.
And then they released Conqueror, and that remains my favorite album.
Conqueror.
I
Mm.
love Conqueror. Very underrated.
Yeah, I don't know how many people would call it their favorite, to be
It
honest.
is my favorite.
Like, I love it too.
I would say Epic Narratives is next,
Interesting. That's interesting to me. Okay.
and then Just Bring It.
That's interesting. Okay.
Kind of wide variance.
Okay. So with Conqueror, is it because it's more mellow? Do you like the softer?
I think they
Do
did
you
a
get in
lot.
touch with your delicate
My
side?
softer side. No, I think they did more. They started experimenting. That's when they started experimenting with their sound, with their vocals and their melodies and their song structures.
Okay.
And it just struck me the newness of it.
Okay. Your favorite track? Or do you have one on
I'm not gonna
Conqueror?
say I have a favorite. No, I don't have a favorite.
Okay, but you just love the album as a whole.
Yes.
Got it.
There are other songs I think I might like more,
Mm.
but as an album in general, it's my favorite.
Yeah, like I know for me, Conqueror, I loved listening and just relaxing. That helped me relax more than other Bandmate
But
albums.
Renee's on it too.
What was that?
Renee is on it as well.
Well, it relaxed me in a certain way, in a very vivacious kind of way. Okay, so how many times have you been to Japan?
Oh, well, I lived here in the 90s
Okay,
with the military. I was stationed at
Okay.
Yokota
okay,
in the mid 90s.
okay.
But that was before I was into Japanese music. I was more into baseball and sumo back then.
Interesting.
In fact, I'm going to the tournament Tuesday.
Okay, I don't know. Interesting. So baseball to sumo and then to Bandmate
Yes,
and Japanese music as a whole.
yes.
Okay. Do you know what triggered that or what happened that made you like turn you on to it?
So my brother, it started with my brother.
Uh-huh.
He was a baby metal fan.
Got it.
So he got me listening to baby metal.
Got it.
And then I started exploring other bands.
Okay.
And then I found Bandmate.
Got it. Interesting. So what made Bandmate stand out to you?
I think the same as with a lot of other people. There's something nostalgic about it, but also fresh.
Got it. I get
And
it.
then
I
they
get that.
develop more complexity. I think they make some of the most complex popular music there is right now.
Yeah, that is. Yeah,
And then that really hooked me and dragged me in.
got it. The complexity.
Yes.
Like for me, I actually like the earlier stripped down sound. Like that works more for me, which is why I like Just Bring It, World Domination, even going back further with
I love Forward.
yeah. Yeah.
And so when they played it at Yokohama Arena, that was like
Did you cry?
almost.
Uh
Mika was crying.
Was she from because they were showing the slideshow.
Right. Exactly.
You were there, right? And you were there. Yeah, I was emotional.
She
That
was
whole
crying.
moment was emotional.
So it doesn't really show it on the Blu-ray,
Yeah.
but if you saw the live stream, there was a shot of her, and she had to actually stop for a moment playing.
Yeah.
Because she was like so emotional.
Yeah. I'll be honest, that show was like 3+ hours, right? 3 hours plus. I had to like sit on top of the seat and just like go, oh, thank you, but man, I'm tired.
Nemophila the other day, last week was tough.
That's
4
right.
hours.
That's right. You were there. You said you were there too. It was a
4 hour, 49 songs.
Okay, 49
It was a
songs.
marathon.
Okay, 49 songs.
And
That's
it rained
impressive.
for most of it. And it was outdoors.
That's right.
But it was still great.
Right. That was at Shibuya Park.
Shibuya.
Yeah. God,
That
could
was
I
really
do
great.
that? Could I do that?
It was. I did it. It wasn't easy, but
Yeah.
it was worth it.
Okay. Interesting. All right. Cool. So you're here for how many days for this time around?
I'm here for 3 weeks. I've been here a week already.
Okay. And you're looking forward to.
Then I'm going to Hiroshima Okayama, and Shizuoka,
Got it.
and then I go home.
Got it. Got it. Got it.
There's
Okay.
a man right there.
What's going on?
Damn him.
Come on over. Come
Damn
on over.
him.
All right. Oh.
Oh God.
All right. Thank you, Eric. I will see you in many, many places,
Yeah.
I'm sure.
Nice to meet you,
John,
man.
how's it going?
Yeah.
All right. So I have a very special guest here, John Reeves.
Dude,
Again, it kind of sucks that I'm so small.
I'm gonna get lower actually, and you're
Yeah,
gonna be tall for right
and,
now, so we're good.
Here we go. Here we go. Let's go from up here.
Heck yes.
You just arrived.
I did, dude. Shibuya is really busy right now.
It is very
my
busy.
God.
You know
Yeah.
why? Because of foreigners.
Yeah, well, yeah, I saw a lot of like me-looking people out here. I was like, okay, well,
There are a lot of you-looking people.
I know. I get mistaken a lot for people. I'm like, how's this work? But anyway, yeah, dude, and so many bandmate fans. It's amazing.
Yes, in this area for sure.
Yeah.
Any coffee shop, you'll see like a
Yeah.
few around there sitting
Mhm.
inside. Okay. So do people stop you and go, hey,
A few
you?
people, I had a few people.
Okay.
Also, I'm noticing homie right here in the blue has the bag, and oh my god, it looks awesome in person.
Are you going to get that?
I want one really bad. I need a bag. Look at what I'm rocking. It's like $1 on Amazon bag, so probably need a better one.
Nothing wrong with a $1 satchel.
Right now, I mean, that's true. Saving money,
Right,
so I
if
can
it
get a
works.
better bag.
It works. Okay.
Yeah.
So you just arrived here, but where were you before Japan?
No, so I've been in Japan for this is my 4th day now. So I've been in
Okay.
here for a little while. I've been to a
And
few
then
different, concerts.
I
while I've
just
been out
had
here.
somebody slip something into my pocket.
Yeah.
That felt a little kinky.
I was about to say, right now it's one of his clubbing days, you know. But yeah, so I went to a few concerts before this, but this is kind of the reason I came to Japan and Tokyo this time, and
Okay.
then just I found a lot of other shows while we were here.
Right. Well, I met you the first time. Oh, actually, a year ago today.
Yeah, dude.
At Day of May.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
right. So we met for the first time then,
Mhm.
and then I saw you again. When did you?
When was that? Was it January? I think it was January of this year. I
Yeah.
think that's when I came.
We met at Day of Maid, and then we actually went together to the Doll Parts Hades
Yeah.
Aya show.
Yeah, dude.
And then I saw you again. We had tacos, burrito that night.
When
Dim
was that?
Rays. So
Dim
when
Rays.
was that? When was that?
I think that was January. I think so.
January.
Dude, but honestly, you introducing me to Dim Rays, I freaking love that band. They're one of my favorites, dude. They're so good.
Yeah. So I mean, you're not known for being specific toward Japanese music. I mean, you love a lot of different stuff.
Yeah.
You're actually a big fan of My Motherland,
Yeah.
K-pop. You're a big
Yeah.
K-pop fan,
Mm-hmm.
but you originally were a metal singer.
Yeah. Dude,
So what turned you on from like being a metal singer going into K-pop
Yeah.
and then J-rock? Like,
I got a lot of crap for it, by the way, too. Like all my metal friends were like, "You sell out! I can't believe you're checking this out." But dude, there's like a lot of, well, at least the K-pop stuff that I've checked out. There's been some that's like a little bit more poppy and doesn't have like a really edgy message.
okay.
But some of it has a pretty metal message, dude. And I was like, once I found that out, I was like, I'm in. So
Interesting.
I'm more of a message person. I love lyrics and I love music as well too. But
Okay.
you know what I mean? Hit me with a good story and I'm there for it.
Right. And you're a very positive person. You like meaning and things, right?
Yeah. Most
You don't. So he's not a shallow person.
I try not to.
Yeah.
I might come off as one though. But
Yeah. I get that a lot.
yeah, same. I don't know.
But I am so deep. I am so deep.
We're the ocean over here. Okay, we're 2 oceans.
Okay, so the last time you met in Japan, though, you were talking about your interest in Japanese music.
Yeah.
What particularly do you want to do?
I have something really cool going on, and I can talk about it right now because I've
Would you
signed
like to?
something, but
Okay.
it's not less. I can talk to you guys about like a general idea of it. I can't give like a lot
Yeah,
of details
no problem.
on stream, but I'll tell you later. But
Sure.
But no, so yeah, I'm working on a Japanese documentary about Japanese music and kind of where this style of Japanese music might have originated from, and then where it's going and how it got to this point right now. So I'm working on that. Probably going to start filming middle of, I'm guessing probably September. So I'm going to be covering a lot of concerts that are like massive, hopefully Tokyo Dome shows, to like some underground concerts, like and everything in between. So we're really hoping to do that, and it will be for a pretty big label is going to be doing it. So it'll
Very
be fun.
nice, very nice. I do have this guy knocking on my door once in a while.
Yes.
Peter, what you got going on over there?
Yeah.
What's going on?
Dude, you live in my, like, this is like Disneyland for me, dude. Okay, because like you just live at like my favorite place on earth, and I'm so freaking envious. So freaking
It
envious.
is nice. It is nice. It is nice. Ah,
But heck yes, man.
yeah. Yes, yes. So I do imagine that we'll be seeing more of each other in the
Dude,
future,
most definitely.
and we will be working together to get more of the amazing music that's happening in Japan out to the world. So yeah, just be ready for that.
Yeah, I was talking to somebody about this yesterday, actually, and man, like the work you do, the stuff that like a lot of reactors do as well too.
Yeah, yeah,
that
yeah.
I know the scene, like it's growing, and I feel like we're honestly like on the pulse of what's happening right now. But it's just getting bigger and bigger, man, and a lot of that's thanks.
It
you and
is
people
getting
like
it
you.
bigger and bigger for sure. I mean, just looking at the faces here, it really wasn't. It was not as foreign or film.
Diversity.
Yes, diversity. Oh no, diversity! Don't say that word.
And we were instantly canceled. Is your stream still going? But yeah, I can see it. Like, how many years have you been going to Day of Maid concerts?
Oh my gosh, Day of Maid. Well, actually, this has only been my third.
Mhm.
There was COVID a couple years
Yeah,
because
yeah.
of that, and then prior to that, I didn't even know about it. So
Yeah, dude, I bet even from the first year that you went till now, like there's so much changing and like
yeah, just shows at large. I mean, you
Yeah.
have so many people just coming back. Like for me, this was a 20-minute bike ride over.
oh my gosh,
And-
dude, I'm telling you, I'm so jealous.
So yeah, a 20-minute bike ride. People here all over are basically doing like 12, 13, 14-hour flights.
Yeah,
Paying a few $1,000s to see some of their bands for just like a few weeks,
yeah.
couple of weeks, 1 week.
Mm-hmm.
So
4 days.
I do feel lucky. I do feel lucky,
Heck yeah.
and that is why I try to take advantage of the fact that I am here.
Yeah.
So, with Bandmate though, since last year until now, has there been anything new with the passion for Bandmate, or anything new in terms of that you sort of discovered with Bandmate, their music, anything new or different in a year span?
I mean, they keep getting more technically insane. I think with it, especially their newest release, seeing all
Yeah.
these guitar covers, I'm like, what? It's freaking pretty awesome in that regard. But then also, I just feel like they are spearheading right now Japanese music, and it really like even their last music video. I think talking to some of the people at Rewind promoting it are
Yeah.
like really this is their goal. They're like the flag bearers right now for this type of music in the world. So I'm like very on board with that.
Is there any possibility, potential for you to work with Bandmate in the future?
Hopefully, I haven't actually like there's nothing signed or anything like that for it. And honestly, there's like mentions, but it's nothing like even concrete enough for me to be like, yeah. But there's always a possibility. And I'm
Right,
talking
right.
to people that would be able to. So hopefully,
Okay.
I would love to be able to get them involved with that thing. I'm working on.
Yeah. I mean, anybody would love to have Bandmate involved with whatever they're doing.
Right. Yes.
I mean, I think it's still kind of funny how our channel is Maid News Network, and we've yet to have them made. It's taking time. It's taking time, and you know we've sort of detoured looking at all these other bands. But yeah, we definitely hope to support Bandmate and all the other shows. What's happening right now? Let me actually look this way. Point this way. People are getting together for a group photo, and for those who do not remember, we were kind of celebrating the life of Hiko-san, an awesome fan of Bandmate who did pass away actually last week. So this photo in particular is going to be sort of, how would you say, a way to commemorate just what it is to be a Bandmate fan. So
Getting flagged over there, homie. I'm gonna run over that way.
So I think we should all head over and get a photo together. Gosh, do we want to just keep this going?
Thank you.
All right, guys. So Miley messaged me and said she's running late. So I do not know if we will be able to get a talk with her in all of this. So let me go ahead and just Actually, we can all just say hi very quickly, okay? I'll do this one.
みんな知ってると思うけど、今回彦さんのことで、今映す前に僕と俺声出せないんで、俺がだから1分間の黙想から始めるから黙想。いいっすよー。あと撮影いきま
Everybody say hi! Everybody, Hiko-san! Yes! ありがとうございます。So we are going to take a photo. Let's see, people are coming here. Sorry, was that very too close? Okay.
1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Band
Bandmate!
Can you do that again? I blinked.
Keep your eyes closed. Hold on one second, guys. Hiko-san! Over there? Over there? They'll just practice photos. Sorry guys, just hang tight. Okay. Oh. I'm just gonna sit down for a little bit. Just chat with you guys while we wait. Slowly people are coming to get in line who should have been in the photo. All right, guys. Oh. Are they doing a photo again? So people are just waiting. Let me flip the camera so you guys can see. Hi.
You Peter.
Yes, I'm Peter.
I saw you on YouTube.
Ah, thank you.
You introduced me to doll parts.
Okay.
But where can I buy CDs?
Doll part CDs. They should be available at the retailers like Disc Union, at Tower.
I was tower.
But nothing. Maybe it's not available yet. Do you know where our channel is? Oh, Shashinima. Okay. So yeah.
I know your channel.
Okay, if you message me, then I'll try to help you. Yes. Sorry. Okay. So sorry, this is getting a little bit messy. Hold on a second, guys. あ、今待ってる？
今待ってる。
え、誰？何？
ういちゃん、グランチ座の小バトコスしてる女の子。
ああ、
今来るとこ。
OK。
大丈夫。
一人だけ？
うん、最低一人。
Okay. So we are waiting for someone. Hold on. Hey, do you guys want to sing a song together? Maybe some daydreaming? Can you do it? Okay. Daydreaming, dreaming about you. Day. No? No? すいません。All right, so I tried, didn't work. Okay, so we are waiting, so I will maybe just see. Okay, so this is who we've been waiting for. Is a Miku cosplay. All right, so let's try this one more time. Let's try this one more time. All right, guys. So here's the group photo. Maid! 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 Okay, so I believe we are done with photos. Miley, if she's here, I do not know where, guys. Sorry about that. I think I will just stop it here. Do you want to say hi quickly before I turn this off?
Do what? Oh, hey, hi.
Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
You got a fan-made
Who needs a signed Misa base case?
list number 2.
That's right. Cool. What up, Sember?
Not much, man.
How
Happy
are
to
you?
be back in Japan.
How many times is this?
This is my 3rd trip.
Third trip. You were at Yokohama Arena.
So I did. Yokohama was my first Japanese bandmate show, my first time in Japan.
Yeah.
Then I came back last summer for the hall tour and did Nagoya and Osaka because Osaka was on my birthday.
Okay.
And so, like, when they announced that, that was like a no-brainer to come back.
Okay, you got to celebrate. Yeah.
So.
Okay.
And then I'm back here for Day of Maid.
How is it three times?
It gets better every time.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Why does it get better? What's so good about it?
I get more comfortable kind of being here. And just, I don't know, it just feels better every time you come. Yeah, I think you know a little more each time. And so you're more comfortable kind of like navigating everything. You're not quite as anxious about, maybe the language difference. And
so how fluent is your Japanese now?
0.
It happens.
It happens.
And how many years have you been a bandmate fan?
Since late 16 or early 17. So right after Thrill, several months after Thrill went viral.
Yeah.
And then my first bandmate show was the LA show at the Chapel.
Okay.
Or not the Chapel,
Lodge
the
Room?
Lodge Room. The Lodge Room. That's where I met SJ and Chester and Joseph and a few other people, and then the rest is history.
Is it history?
It's literally history because I'm on film.
Yeah. We've aged quite a bit following Bandmate.
Yes.
Yeah. So it is interesting. I mean, because I've seen this guy online since 2018 when I discovered them, and we would interact online. Bandmate Fans Cafe. Here, you can grab that.
Oh, thank you.
So yeah, how do you feel
It's
about?
so funny smelling flour.
Oh, that was in my pocket.
Oh, that's why.
I don't know why. How do you feel about the evolution of Bandmates since you found them to now?
I find it's inevitable, right? As they grow and become more confident in their own skills, and then as they've kind of become more independent in their songwriting and producing, it's only natural that the music evolves with them. Would I like to see them kind of go back to the older sound? Sure, but I'm really excited to see where they keep going in the future. You were talking about the whiplash the other day that we had from World Domination to Conqueror to Unseen World, right? That showed so much growth. And then if you saw their shows during that time span as well, you saw how much they've grown. And then if you come and see them now, how much they've grown since 2022 even, let's say, right? They're so much more confident and having so much more fun in what they're doing. And it's just awesome to see, and I'm along for the ride.
Very good, very good. Yeah. So, long time old school Bandmate fan, and I think even if we aren't like, oh my God, this is the best ever, we're still fans.
Yeah,
and we will always be fans. And I think some people confuse the idea of, it's like we have our specifics of what we love and what we like, right?
Sure.
I think sometimes people think, oh, but you're not as enthusiastic as you used to be, or it's a song.
It's a natural, but that's part of the natural evolution too. I mean, look, I was a huge Dave Matthews fan back in the day, right? I haven't bought a new album of his in years. It just kind of happens, and maybe that'll happen with Bandmate for me. I don't know, but for now, I'm following along, and sure, I may not think every song is as awesome now as they were, 10 years ago. But that's not to say it's still not good music.
Yeah,
right.
Agreed.
And every band goes through that. Even Rush, as big as their catalog is, right? Same thing. Every band goes through it. And, eventually they'll either stop making music or they'll come back around to it.
Song that you want to hear tonight?
Oh, gosh, that's a good one.
An old school song and a new song.
New song, Forbidden Tale.
Okay. It's a good one. It's a good one.
Probably fairly confident we're going to hear that. Old song, I have to always go back to Urugu.
That never comes up, man.
It never comes up.
Yeah, Urugu is just one of those it's good stuff. It's
one of my favorite Konami guitar solos.
It is amazing. Yeah, for sure.
But sadly I'll never see that. If I can't get that, I'll go with Secret My Lips.
Always so good. Ugh.
That was the third song. That's the song that sold me 100% on Bandmate. It was Thrill, then Real Existence, then Secret My Lips, and it was over after that.
Yeah, Secret My Lips. Oh, jeez, that's good stuff. Okay, cool. I think we will stop it here, Brian. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
And we're going to enjoy some Bandmate pretty soon. And how long are you here for in Japan?
I leave on Thursday.
Any other shows you hitting up?
Going to see Pale Neo tomorrow night with J-Rock Tours with
Palaneo.
Thank you. Then I'm seeing the Doll Parts show on Monday.
Okay, cool.
And I'm doing Miley's Shinjuku bar hopping tour on Wednesday.
Okay, very cool. Unfortunately, Miley is nowhere to be seen. We were supposed to talk with her too, but not this time around. So sorry, guys. I know, it'd be awesome if we did, but you'll have to settle for Bryant's Ember.
Sorry. Not quite as good looking.
Yeah. I mean, not yet. Okay, guys. Thank you so much. Thank you, Brian.
Yep.
We will see you guys again somewhere, sometime, and you guys take care. I will do a follow up, and maybe I will get a chance to see Miley somewhere and at least
Seize the
post
moment.
something. Okay, thank you guys. Take care. Bye. See you.